Hello and welcome to the third international, so say English update from my Brickworld Lego project. It's already update 240 on the German channel, but it's the third update on this international English channel. Today we are doing a little side project in the underground of my city. You can see it on the right side of the river. There's a little, red-orange glowing under the city. That's where I already started a few weeks ago, a fight between Doctor Strange from the Marvel movies or comics, and he's fighting, you can call it a monster. It's called Gargantos. Maybe you know it from the beginning of the latest movie, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and there is an official Lego set for that fight between Doctor Strange and Gargantos, and I'm using that to build a little scene in the underground of my city. I already started that a few weeks ago on the German channel. There's no English video yet, but today I am doing the rest of that little side project. It's a cave and there is Doctor Strange fighting Gargantos, and of course I am using lights to make it a little more better and more atmospheric. You can see it here. It's the current status of that cave, and you see the upper part is still missing, and that's what we are doing today. I already filmed an speed build for that, and that's what we are going to see in quite a few seconds today in that update. And here it is, the speed build of the module with Gargantos and Doctor Strange. And here you can see how it looks at the start of that update today. And it's a model because of two reasons. The first reason, it's just a lot easier to build it on the table and not under the table where it's very hard to reach anything. And the second reason is there are cables for the light under the table. And if I really close all of the table with bricks and plates and so on, I'm not able to reach that cables any time in the future when I need to maybe when there's something broken. And now I have the module with Gargantos and Doctor Strange built on a slide mechanism, so I can slide it out if I need to, and then I can reach the cables behind it. And now you can also see that there are a lot of bricks I need for that cave with Gargantos and Doctor Strange. A lot of slopes and inverted slopes. I never used so many slopes and inverted slopes anytime. It's a Brickworld project, and it's a very costly project, and it's a very, very time consuming to build that. And you also see I'm using other colors like red and yellow for all the parts that are not visible from the front because they are just cheaper. You also see that it's a lot of work to make the cave and the rocks look quite realistic. I try to make a lot of forms in different directions and not only build the slopes and inverted slopes in the cave up and down. I really want to make it look really realistic like the other parts in the city, because you know it from the last video update. Main goal in the Brickworld is to have a quite realistic world, and it's Gargantos and Doctor Strange. That's not very realistic, but if you keep that away and think that there might be Doctor Strange and Gargantos in a world, it's still realistic to have them in that cave. And you see it now that I reached the back side of the cave. That means that most part of the cave is already done. And we make a little break, and then we can see the rest of the brick build. And here we are back again in the speed build, and you see that I'm just finishing all the stuff that's still needed to be built. In the backside, it's a little bit problematic because I did not do so much in the first update on the German channel. But if you have enough bricks, you can easily do anything. But the bigger problem that's going to be shown in quite a few seconds or minutes is that I still have to make the roof of the cave. That is going to be a little bit complicated because there are so many plates I have to build on the walls, and sometimes I don't really know if you can see it in the speed build, but there were some little accidents and I had to build up some little parts of the cave walls again. But in the end, which we will see in a few seconds, I got it done and I'm very, very happy with the results. And you will see it in quite a few seconds from the front, and you will also see it later with the light and under the streets of the city. And I think it's a little side project, and it's a nice project to have it in the city. It's like a little Easter egg from the Marvel universe, and it's quite nice, I think so. And that's it for today. We have reached our main goal for today. We have built that ugly gray box, and if you look into it from the front, you can see Gargantos and Doctor Strange in the cave, but it's looking not very good. It's not atmospheric, there's no light, and that's the reason we make a little cut here and go to the table, put it in, make on the light, and take another look at it. So, stay tuned. That might be a little bit confusing for everybody just watching the English international channel of Brickworld, because that's a little part from the German channel. Maybe you know it, I have started the project with a German channel, have reached lately 10,000 subscribers and made a little raffle. And I'm talking in that scene about the winners of the raffle and that there are some problems. And that's not very important for the English speaking community, but because I am just making new dub for the German videos, you still see that here. Maybe if the English channel will reach 10,000 subscribers, I will make a second raffle here, but I don't know yet. That's it for today with an overview over Brickworld. You see the newly placed model down there where I've just pointed there where the orange red light is, and you can also see that I have built a little bit around the model to fully implement it into our cut area here with all the other underground stuff, and I'm going down a little bit more to make a better picture for you, even if it is a little bit hard for the camera sensor to make a good picture here, because the lighting is not very easy to capture with the camera sensor. It's too dark or it's too light, but you can see it much more better, I think, in the thumbnail of that today's update video. And I'm quite satisfied. You can write whatever you want into the comments. You can even write comments about other parts of the city, because, as I said often in the German channel, comments are very, very important from the community, because some parts of the city are community ideas. I never wanted to do them because I never had the idea, and the community has often the best ideas. And you can write down your ideas for the city too under the video here or under all the other videos, because I think that the community is a very important part for a project like the Brickworld. So what can I say? Thank you very much for watching my videos and for subscribing if you like Brickworld on all my videos here on the English channel. Feel free to subscribe, make a thumb up, and comment. I'm very glad to have that opportunity to create these two channels now, the German channel and the English channel. And so I'm going to say bye.